Hey, welcome to the channel. This is Dark Season 3, Episode 7, Between the Time. The penultimate episode of the whole show. Thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of that one. There was a lot happening. Smoke was coming out of my ears. And you all reassured me that 7 and 8 really tie it up well. So I'm not going to dwell much on Episode 6. In a few different shows, and in this one, I think I've asked for recommendations. I've gotten a lot of recommendations. I have them in a list. I'm going to try to compile that, and, I have not gotten a chance to make decisions about the 2 or 3 new shows coming out in the next few weeks. I haven't had time to fish around and, look at how long they are, how many seasons there are, who's in it, is it safe to watch, reaction-wise, how's it done, so... Since work has been picking up, it's been like I can't really film until the weekends to just try to get as much recorded as possible, and then after work, because after work I cannot get in front of the camera. I am dead, I am depleted. Heat, physical work, early in the morning, continuously, so those are times to edit. Those are not times to be in front of the camera, but now it is, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to record episode 7 today, now, and then probably watch 8 tonight. If that doesn't pan out, because I might be watching the Black Mirror movie Bandersnatch, if that doesn't work out, I might save episode 8 for tomorrow, but close time between them, it should be fresh in the brain. Should be. Dark and The Expanse are definitely the most popular watches on the channel. So, with this coming to a close, what does that mean? Just means I'm going to keep doing this shit every day until, let me back up. It means I'm going to keep trying to do these daily. I'm going to attempt to remain daily. I've tried to release stuff on the daily, but with work picking up, it's, and then sometimes the copyright thing, like Raised by Wolves, keeps coming down, and then I have to go back and re-edit that, and then it's like, sometimes I lose a day, in the schedule, and it happens, but... these last 2 episodes are long. We're only going to watch this number 7 right now, so let's get into it. This is Dark Season 3, Episode 7, Between the Time. Here we go.
Konstruiert.
The cat, man.
Schrödingers Katze. Bis wir es durch unsere Betrachtung in einen definitiven Zustand zwingen.
This is a TV show special because he's looking right at the camera. Multiple cameras.
Sie befindet sich in zwei sich
Oh yeah, so is Jonas Schrödinger's cat in this equation? Like he's both dead and not dead?
Das Vorhandensein von Leben und Tod auch für die Welt des Makrokosmos gelten würde.
I'm a fan of quantum immortality. It's an interesting idea.
Wie viele unterschiedliche Realitäten wären dann nebeneinander möglich?
One with Bartosz interrupting? So Bartosz ran interference is why she wasn't there to get him out.
In der Zukunft. Will die Apokalypse nicht verhindern. Alle werden sterben. Aber nicht wegen dir, sondern wegen ihm.
Watch out. Oh, I thought it was getting bigger. I thought it was coming towards him. It was just...
Ich weiß, was der Ursprung wirklich ist.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh no, the show's almost over. I won't be able to do that anymore. Well, on my own time I can, but... Oh, wait, I've got caffeine. What am I doing? The madness of the clocks. In between time. Within their sight. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, this is the guy on the TV show. This is different. Reminds me of Sean Penn. I don't know why.
Fällt es schwer, den Tod zu akzeptieren.
Yeah.
Hält fest an Dingen.
Okay. And he told Charlotte that he'd lost his son, grandchild, and the daughter-in-law.
Aber wenn Zeit relativ ist und nichts wirklich jemals vergangen,
It's your point of view, your frame of reference, you know.
Realität zu erschaffen, in der Tod es wieder lebt.
Yeah, that's the madness of everyone with regret and wanting to prevent shit.
Zwischen Geburt und Tod liegt, so existiert es dort unendliche Male.
Soundtrack for the show is amazing.
Dort, zwischen der Zeit.
Well, sweat the whoa, stop it. Okay. Cracking open this caffeine. Here's the sound. Noah and Elizabeth. The door. There is no Paradiesa.
Ist frei von Schmerz und Leid.
No such existence, no such place.
Jeder Schmerz, den wir empfunden haben, ausgelöscht.
I just spilled it all over myself, the drink, so I'm just gonna have to be wet now. We're jumping all over the place. And I'm wet. It's in my belly button. I'm not happy. Yeah, it's looking a little rough, but I mean, you're doing more than I could do. Yeah, why is it? It's like a half and half right now. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Are we gonna see Adam's, Jonas to Adam's injuries finally? Like what?
Sprichst du uns, dass es einen Weg hier raus gibt? Dass wir die Apokalypse verhindern können. Immer noch nicht, wie das Portal funktioniert.
Es wird funktionieren.
It will eventually, because we
Ich
know.
habe gesehen, dass es funktioniert.
Yeah.
In der Zukunft.
Du willst die Apokalypse überhaupt nicht verhindern.
Has he made that decision yet? You know, or is he still Jonas? You know, he hasn't become
Es ist
Adam.
größer als wir.
Maybe he has.
Größer als die Apokalypse.
Seit 2 Jahren fest.
Damn, 2 years
2
just
verschissene Jahre.
back in that shit time. Every time is shit time, though. You know, I don't pine for some weird past or great future. You know, roll the dice. You're born. Here we are. You die. Silja, was she always back here in the 18 whatevers? Like, I only recall seeing Silja in that apocalypse, either working, you know, sending Jonas back through the portal or working for Adam. Oh, right, she had the suit on. She was hiding her suit. She came here to this time. Okay, right?
Manchmal glaube ich, es hört hier nie auf zu regnen.
Who are you gonna pretend to be now?
Ich bin Celia.
Celia. Is she posing as just a person? Or she? Yeah, she's not gonna let him know that he traveled. She traveled. What? Oh, doesn't work the same. Alright, Claudia and Jonas, you all haven't said anything in a while, neither have I.
Morgen eine neue Versuchsreihe starten.
We're gonna have to see older Jonas, Traveler Jonas, on the other side of the wall, telling his other self, you'll get through it. There was a comment in Season 2 about something in this room or this house that Jonas was looking at and how it's a key to the whole show. And now we're at the end and I'm still trying to piece it together. You know who you are. Other than, you know, where Marta was shot. This is going to be such a fun show to watch on a rewatch. No, Jonas. Negative. So who's going to run interference on this? Trying to put himself in Michael's headspace. Most of the time there's instinct and regret and like a... But he's sticking to it. Noah. Him and those noose birds, man. He almost got hung by Elisabeth in Season 2.
Du hast mir was versprochen.
I want what I'm
Was
owed.
versprochen.
Well, it's like he was talking about total annihilation. That's not paradise, you know? Click, click, it won't work no matter what you do. So Luger, yep. But then he's gonna take it and it'll shoot elsewhere, right?
Du kannst dir nicht das Leben nehmen,
Captain Invincible over there.
weil es dein älteres Ich bereits gibt. Die Zeit erlaubt es nicht. Etwas oder jemand
Will always interfere.
wird dich immer
Damn.
aufhalten.
It's like in the Time Machine. It's like the guy's girlfriend or fiance died, but then he dedicated himself to his work to find out how to build the time machine. But then every time he went back to stop her death, she still died somehow because he would still have to have that loss to develop the madness and get the insight to dedicate to it to discover it. This kind of makes choice look like not a thing.
Dass wir Freunde werden, bevor du mich verrätst.
That's so fucking weird. We're gonna be friends, and then you're gonna kill me. And I know it, but we're not there yet. So then did older Noah know when he was gonna get killed? You know?
Einmal noch.
Silja and Bartosz are having a baby?
Das ist ein Bursche.
This Bartosz Scylla mystery baby, to me, I'm trying to figure out how it plays in, because Hanno Tauber?
Das wird uns fortan leiten auf unserem Weg.
This is an interesting montage to show him working on it, different iterations in the frame on different sides as the machine gets more and more put together.
Loslassen können, wenn wir unser Ziel endgültig erreicht haben.
Tannhaus ain't alive in 2040. We better not stick with him. Yeah, wait a minute. Didn't we end with Marta getting undone in the convergence of... Oh, wait a minute.
Vielleicht will Claudia gar nicht, dass es funktioniert.
Yeah, Claudia becomes an agent of Eva. You know.
Warum hast du ihm vertraut? Adam. Er hat dich belogen. Es gibt kein Paradies. Aber wenn ich zurückreisen kann, dann kann ich alles verändern. Mein älteres Ich hat es schon mal versucht. Aber dieses Mal ist alles anders.
Oh, is that a pregnant Elizabeth?
Claudia verheimlicht uns etwas. Wir können ihr nicht trauen.
It's weird because they're in these time periods, these years, but then also days, months are transpiring for them, so it's, as you all have said, it's better to keep track of a character's arc instead of thinking about the simultaneity of everything.
Hat keine Ahnung, dass es dich oder die andere Welt gibt. Du musst ihn weiter auf seinem Weg geleiten. Die Materie. Sie darf noch nicht funktionieren. Mein älteres Ich.
There is no older you. You get shot.
Es muss einen Weg geben, den Knoten zu lösen. Ein Weg, dass Regina lebt.
Ich glaube, weder Eva noch Adam kennen diesen Weg.
You going rogue?
Ich werde ihn finden.
The gun is too close. She could have... Yeah, it's not technically suicide because it's an alternate universe her, you know, right? Yeah. So Claudia's been all about that death. Like, she knew to go and do... She went into the woods knowing she'd die. Gave that thing to Agnes. Then there she went and shot herself.
Du hast Claudia nicht mitgebracht.
Noah beobachtet sie.
Oh, she's posing. I get it. She's posing as the one she just killed. She gotcha. Your eyes were lingering. I saw it. She saw it. We all saw it.
Du musst ihn Claudia geben.
Mm.
Und sie muss ihn Tannhaus geben.
Scylla's just older.
Stark sein, Hanno.
Ooh, well, you know, pregnancy doesn't work out sometimes. Oh, look, there's a baby. I forget what year it was, but when someone went back to the early times, there was somebody else being taken out, like, for burial. I wonder if this is like...
Sie wollte, dass sie Agnes heißt.
So Bartosz is Ulrich's grandfather? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Agnes... I'm not gonna burn out my potato too hard on it in editing. I'll comb through shit instead of just rambling like an idiot. All your pain is gone, the dead are alive. Blah, 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 blah. Charlotte and other Elizabeth. That's the deaf Elizabeth with Charlotte, so why is this Elizabeth also signing and stuff when... Oh, it's the same lady in different times. Okay. Like, older her is here now. Yeah, Tannhaus said two ladies came and gave you to me after the car accident. We gotta steal you now to give you to Tannhaus so that this can happen. But now they're gonna go back and the baby's gonna be gone. Yeah, and that's Noah was... Yeah, he was looking for her. Gone. Is he gonna think Adam did this? Because that would be motivation to, you know, burn him up or do something.
Charlotte. Wo ist Charlotte?
Even though Noah is shrouded in darkness, the anger and the mouth, the jaw opening, and just like the anger
Ich wünsche dir alles Leid der Welt.
Ich finde sie.
So now are they going to part ways? She's going to live on in this apocalypse, and he's going to be traveling through time looking for her.
Der Mensch kann zwar tun, was will, aber kann nicht wollen.
Yeah.
Jede Entscheidung, die wir treffen, wird geleitet von dem, was wir tief im Inneren verlangen.
Damn. I'm reserving all things in my brain until I see some faces. Silja.
Ich suche Jonas.
Hat sich verändert. Das Reisen ist nicht spurlos an ihm vorbeigegangen.
Yeah, it looks like early on I assumed that Adam was potentially a Bartosz of some sort. I called him like Beanball, Ballsack, Barty Bartosz or some shit. And now Bartosz is here with Adam, but they are not the same.
Jonas?
Emperor Palpatine up in this bitch.
Das ist meine Tochter. Celia.
Which is the product of her and Egon.
Sie ist deine Schwester.
Everyone's related to everyone in this small town. For many reasons.
Wie hast du uns gefunden?
Da war diese alte Frau. Sie stand einfach. Eva.
You're a spy. Bang.
Und dass du mich suchst.
I don't think he was looking for you there, Mama Dukes. No, Jonas isn't here right now, Mrs. Tasker. Yeah, the family trees in this town have to just look like just fucking crisscross applesauce splatters of genetics. We know that Silja makes it to grow older. We don't know, as far as I'm aware of, what happens to Hannah.
Celia. Sie gehört nicht hierher.
Was soll das heißen?
You time traveled, had a baby, and time traveled again.
Alle Spielsteine müssen auf ihre Position.
Yeah, she has to be in the future to send Jonas back.
Mama.
Okay. I've been shitting on Hannah the whole time this show has been running, I'm pretty sure. You all pointed out, you know, she lost her husband, lost her son, all this shit. I did not want her to be choked out by Jonas. That was not in the bingo card for me. Ah, monster.
Ich will dir ein Geheimnis zeigen. Aber wir wollen deine Mama schlafen lassen, ja?
Yeah, she seemed to care about Jonas when he stepped through the portal. Like, she called out after he went through, so now I'm wondering, like, does he condition her, or, you know... I mean, I know they are brother and sister, but...
Ich
Didn't know...
bin weit gereist. Ich brauche einen Platz zum Schlafen.
Hanno?
Baby Hanno, how old are you now? Oh, HT! HT! She kept saying, that's why when the name came up, Hanno, I connected it, like I said, Hanno Tower or Tauber, because of when Egon's wife was like, look, HT on the cloth, it's the same. Hanno was the name. Hanno is the product of Bartosz plus Celia.
Dass ich dir Charlotte genommen habe. Aber das habe ich nicht. Claudia. Sie hat uns alle belogen. Du musst sie finden. Sie werden dich zu Charlotte führen und endlich auch an dein Ziel.
To get shot by your sister at a different time.
Und Helge wird dir dabei helfen. Bist du bereit, Noah?
Whoa, we went deep future, 2052.
Alles muss genau so wieder passieren. Du musst dein jüngeres Ich auf den gleichen Weg führen.
Oh yeah, when he saw Mikkel outside the school and don't interfere.
Du musst die Passage zerstören. und den Knoten mit dir. Diesmal wird es gelingen.
You'll succeed this time. So fucking wild.
Hoffnung niemals verlieren.
Someone else told him that. Maybe it was the other Claudia? Maybe that one. Polizei!
Schon vor Wochen ist in der Kleinstadt Winden ein 15-jähriger Junge auf mysteriöse Weise...
Season 1 stuff. Yeah.
Hallo Claudia.
We're getting like full picture now of like what transpired between this explains. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, yeah. So I'm doing mental gymnastics trying to, they're showing things and...
Es tut mir leid.
Yeah, she says you'll suffer more than most and you're a good man.
Der weiße Teufel. Charlotte. Nein, das stimmt aber nicht.
Es tut mir so leid.
It's funny because when we first were watching this, we're wondering what's happening to the characters in those respective timelines, but now we're seeing the back end of the people that they interacted with, how they got there.
Von ihnen hat einen Platz verdient in einem Paradies.
There's probably some familial connections that, even though they were revealed in here, I haven't connected the dots on it all yet. Outro credits? Okay. I was saying, nah, not yet. Too easy. There must be more. Besides the last episode.
Dass das alles überhaupt passiert.
Nein. Sie sind das Licht.
Ist es nicht eigenartig, dass wir die größte Abneigung den Menschen entgegenbringen, die uns am ähnlichsten sind?
100%. It's things you don't like about yourself that ping off of other people.
Ich war mein Leben lang der Überzeugung, dieser Moment hier könnte sich niemals so wiederholen. Ich könnte nie das tun, was mein älteres Ich getan hat.
Yeah, but here we are.
66 Jahre später verstehe ich es. Wir tragen die gleichen Narben.
Ah, fuck.
Erinnerung.
So you remember?
Damit du niemals vergisst,
wow.
auf welche Seite du wirklich gehörst. Mit Adam für den Tod.
Right, this is when she gets undone. So after this happens and he still exists, what's he gonna think? Like, wait a minute. I assumed he was deleting her. I didn't assume he was setting her anywhere or anywhen. But he thought that would undo the knot and...
Das kann nicht sein.
The three? Is it the three coming in? The triplets?
Hallo Jonas.
Oh shit. Good stuff. Going to that outro. Oh wait, I'm gonna look through credits real quick, just in case. Alright, yeah, doing that outro thing. Between the time, across 3 centuries, Winden's residents continue their desperate quest to alter their fate and save their loved ones. Okay. First off, I'm going to talk about the end of the episode. I thought it was really cool that, little rehashes of those characters having those interactions with their past selves from the prior seasons. And it's nice to be on the flip side of that, to see what they've experienced, what their goals are, and what they're trying to do, and how they did it, or are doing it. Or will do it, or have done it, with time, it's simultaneous. Blah, blah, blah. It took me a little while to piece together the Hanno. Like, my brain said Hanno Taver, but just because of the relation to HT. From Helge, from Egon's wife's finding the towel and all that, with the HT on there. And then it only clicked with me that, Bartaj and Celia are the parents of Noah. Essentially. Actually, they are. So, what I'm trying to say is, Silja was the product of Hana and Egon. Like, in my head, I just have this messed up family tree, and there are dots, when we first learned that Jonas was, the Traveler, right? and Mikkel was his dad. That, you know, and then that would be Marta was his aunt, and, like, all the different... I haven't had enough time to let it sink in to click on the relationships of Celia, of Hanno, of Noah guy, and, like, how that relates to the greater population of Winden, how the family tree sprawls out, like, what things are suddenly, you know, it just haven't clicked yet, but that's why I'm going to hold off on the last episode so that I have time to gather my thoughts, because I just want to have as many things crystal clear going into the finale as I can. Yeah, Hannah met her end at the hands of Adam. I was just thinking, it's interesting, if Adam and Eve are supposed to be, you know, the first people. Adam killed his mother, and his dad was already dead. But then Marta, being Eva, Ulrich, was sent back in time and aged up and died by the time she became Eva, and Katarina was already dead. So it's like they are both without parents. And I think there was a comment, or a line in there talking about neither of us... Oh no, that was Westworld. I'm sorry. Dolores was saying to Hale, you know, none of us have mothers or fathers, and that's stuck in my head. Probably because both of my parents are dead, and then that crossed over to this. My brain is just a fucking mess. Okay, you're here at your own peril. Don't blame me. I'm just a dummy in front of a camera. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait. Bartosz and Silja had 2 kids, right? Hanno, who became Noah, and then... Oh, yeah, Agnes, duh. That's Noah's sister. Got it. Okay. I was like, stop showing us babies, and then, like, oh, it's a kid. No, everyone in the show it's important. Now I'm wondering, too, I think it was season 2, when Jonas went back to the 18-somethings, the pickaxe episode where Noah pickaxed the dude, there was somebody being carried around in a funeral cart, and I'm wondering if it was the guy who died at the site, or if it was Bartosz's, you know, wife, Silja, which she was Noah's sister, so Noah/Adam sent her there. Jonas sent her there to make her his grandparents. See, this is what I mean. Like watching it, I'm trying to stay in the moment and follow. But now that I'm thinking it through and talking it out, it's like there are some weird fucking connections here. Oh yeah, Elizabeth stealing her daughter/mother from herself to deliver to the Tannhaus to raise Charlotte. Just wild shit all around. Jonas is completely burnt up looking and is now Adam, which I guess in the beginning they showed him getting zapped a little bit, and then I think Noah said, or Bartosz said, you know, traveling or doing this has taken its toll on him. I would have thought it would have been more of an attack or a result of violence. Maybe that's yet to be revealed. You know, maybe that was somebody just glossing over the facts. Because you could say, oh, it's a result of all this stuff, but if that means you angered somebody enough to hold your face into a fire, you saying that is still the truth while completely not divulging any detail or any nuance, anything resembling, you know, what happened. Yeah, Bartosz intercepting Marta, and then that's why Jonas wasn't traveled, and, you know, is that the knot? You know, is it not the union between the two, like Adam thought it was, you know, to undo Marta, to electric storm her, and, you know, he's looking around and still exists, and then Claudia's there, so it's a lot, and I didn't think about the fact that I'm not going to edit between watching these episodes. I might have to space it out. I don't know. If I end up not watching the next episode tonight or tomorrow, like if I end up editing or watching something else in between, that will give me time to comb over it, be more prepared to jump into the finale. But that's going to do it for me for now. This was fucking wild. This whole show, it's like I could have just recorded myself saying, wow, this show is fucking wild and crazy, and then I could just push a button and have it play so I wouldn't have to keep saying it. But thank you all again so much for being here. I hope it was worth your time, everyone else's time, and I look forward to the next episode whenever I watch it, but it will be in the near to immediate future. So thanks again, and goodbye.